Let me show you why you don't need blending skills to create this soft winged liner. You just need a black cream eyeshadow stick or black lipstick and a cotton bud. And here is a softer version also using lipstick that's much lighter and definitely suitable to daytime. If you missed that, I will link it at the end of this tutorial for you. For today's look, I'm using this Make Cream black lipstick, but you can also use a cream eyeshadow stick. I've chosen this because it's particularly creamy, which makes it very easy to work with. Starting with a rounded Q-tip or cotton bud, I'm applying 3 dots along the top lid, and I'm doing the same along the lower eyelash line. I'm going to stop as we get to the centre of the eye. I'm then swapping to a pointed Q-tip because this just gives us a bit more precision, and I'm going to start creating a wing, but as you can see, there is no need to be neat about this. Now you don't have to do the dots. I do them so that you can map out the shape, but also so that all you have to do is connect the dots. Then you're not applying too much product too soon because you can always add more, and as you know, it is harder to take away. So I'm using the Q-tip to go towards the inner corner of the eye, all while connecting the dots and gently smudging that colour out. And I'm going to do the same under our lower eyelash line. Now the idea here is to completely frame the eye, so you're going to use what's left on your cotton bud to start pulling that colour towards the inner corner of the eye, and we're also going to use the tip of the cotton bud to create a V shape around the inner corner of the eye. You then want to flip your cotton bud to the opposite side where you don't have any of the product on, and you can use this clean side to manipulate the shape a little bit further. The great thing about these pointy cotton buds is that you can use the tip to be more precise, but you can also use the belly of the cotton bud in place of a blending brush. For example here, using the tip and the length of it, I'm going to pull at the outer corner to create a sharper wing. And then we can use the thicker part of the Q-tip to wipe away any product that we don't need. You can of course use brushes for this, you don't have to use cotton buds, but the point is this is just so simple that all you need is a cotton bud. So now I'm going along with a clean Q-tip and I'm running that along the seam of the eyeshadow at the top to blend it, and then this is just creating a softer finish. So as you can see, we're left with a much softer shape to the eye. I'm taking the Eldridge Seamless Glide eye pencil in black treacle and running that along the waterline. So this is almost going to be the darkest part. So take this from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner of the eye, but also use it to line your upper waterline and make sure you do the inner corner as well, because this is really going to frame the eye, and that's what's going to give us that really sultry kind of kohl finish to the eyes. I've actually dipped the end of my Q-tip onto the end of the eyeliner, and I'm using that to deepen this inner corner part of the eye. Now remember, it's all about being kind of grungy, smudgy, and then once we go in with a little bit of a shimmery eyeshadow, this is all going to come together. So I'm just going over this a little bit to deepen it. And then I'm going to go in with another product by Make. Unintentionally picked up 2 products by them today. This eyeshadow shade is called Glaze and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to just pat this over the entire lid, and I'm also going to take this over the lipstick that we have blended. We do this for a few reasons. Firstly, it's going to set that cream in place, so it means it's not going to move. Secondly, it hides a multitude of sins, so if your blending wasn't perfect, do not worry, this is going to completely disguise any faux pas. And lastly, it creates a seamless finish between the 2 colours. They look much more cohesive and they work together, rather than looking like a stark sort of goldy colour and a stark black. Then you can go back in with your cream or your black eyeliner and just build up the intensity until you're happy with it. Here I'm using my finger just to apply a little bit of eyeshadow to the inner corner of the eye for a nice subtle highlight. We're not going to be applying any false eyelashes for this look, so we really want to maximise our natural lashes. So give them a curl. I like to use the Rephr eyelash curler. And then we want to go in with a mascara primer. Now why is this important? It's going to make your natural lashes a little bit fuller and thicker before you go in with mascara. The one I've used today is by Lancôme, and then I'm going in with the Lancôme Lash Idôle mascara. These 2 are my favourite combo. Whenever I wear these together, I always get compliments from people that say, are those your natural lashes? So it's a great way to enhance your natural eyelashes to make them look the best that they possibly can. You want to create balance between your top lid and your lower lid, so apply some mascara to your lower lashes, but don't use the primer because otherwise your lower lashes will be competing with your upper lashes. Now how quick and easy was that to achieve this look? And hopefully that's reassured you that you really don't need professional blending skills in order to achieve it. If you like this technique, don't forget to check out last week's tutorial if you want something that's a little bit softer and more daytime appropriate. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Shonagh Scott. I have hundreds of different tutorials to help you build confidence when it comes to makeup, whether you have hooded eyes, whether you struggle with eyeliner, if you want quick tips and tricks in order to be able to create professional looking makeup in minutes. Check out my playlist or have a look through the video tab. Consider hitting subscribe if you are new to my channel. I upload weekly, usually on a Sunday. As you watch them, remember that all the products I've used will be listed and linked in the description bar so you can shop directly from the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!